Hey, welcome to another episode of Hippie Healing TV. Today I just want to talk to you guys about the natural hair that for some reason females feel the need to shave off. There are no judgments if you shave, because I used to, and I don't care. What you do. It just to me seems a little weird that our entire society, at least like here in America, everybody shaves. All the girls shave, and it's really strange to not shave. There was like the time during the 60s when women wore hair, or even just like back in the 70s, it wasn't a thing. And then all of a sudden, like that, it was like everybody needed to shave. I was very interested in where this all kind of came from, and I looked it up, and it was back in the 20s where the flapper girls, even though they would wear these short haircuts and these shapeless dresses that kind of sort of made them look like boys, they were still very, very feminine. And they would show, now it was still a little bit scandalous, but it was accepted to show your legs. So shaving the legs started then, and it was of course like industry standard beauty thing, like magazines and advertisements that got girls to really, and women to really think that they needed to do this to reach the certain level of beauty or class, whatever it may be. But the truth is, we are animals. I'm a female animal, and I'm marked with these characteristics. This is what I was born with. This is what I'm supposed to have, the natural hair in my body. I am blessed that I have light hair. My legs don't even really look like they're that hairy unless the sun hits them in the right way. And some people are more hairy, but I believe that if you have confidence, that you exude beauty from inside. No matter how hairy you are, if you feel beautiful, and if you look in the mirror and you see yourself as beautiful, so some people might not think you're beautiful, but some people are not going to think anybody's beautiful. There's always going to be people with opinions, and there's always going to be people with closed minds. But that doesn't matter, because if you feel that you're beautiful and deep down you're beautiful, those people's opinions don't matter, and the majority of people will pick up on your confidence and see how beautiful you are, and it'll help change their perspective, which is kind of what, not the reason why I have them, but it's kind of something that I like to think about, that me wearing my armpit hair does. It helps people change their perspective. I can be an attractive girl, dressed really nice, and then all of a sudden I have armpit hair. It's really funny, sometimes, because to me it's just normal. My boyfriend thinks it's normal. I have a lot of other girlfriends that are hippies that don't shave. I have a lot of other friends too that do shave, obviously. But I just view it as normal, and I don't even notice. And then I'll be out sometime in the middle of the summer when it's really hot, wearing barely any clothes, and notice people like looking at me weird. Not just like looking at me, but like looking at me really weird. And then I'm like, oh, it's probably my armpit hair, because people like really aren't used to that. And that's another thing. One thing that the society is so pro shaving, so hairlessness, women and men more and more, even though it's mostly women. But even though society is so pro-shaving and majority of women do it, it's weird that people are so weirded out when somebody doesn't shave, when somebody chooses to go against the norm. And it's sort of very similar with eating a vegan and plant-based diet, because it's so against the norm. But it's just really what's natural, and people shouldn't be so weirded out by it. And you should, even if you want to shave and that's you, see the beauty in natural hair, see the beauty in what comes out of you naturally. I remember being in school and some girl in the locker room, it was like the first year we had locker rooms, maybe like sixth grade or something like that, 5th grade maybe, and she told me I needed to pluck my eyebrows. I had I still have it, there's a little unibrow there, you can't really see it because it's pale, but it was the same thing. And she told me I needed to pluck my eyebrows, and I was like, really? Oh, I didn't even know. She said it as if I had already plucked them. Oh, you need to get to plucking. And I did. I plucked my eyebrows, and I wore a lot of makeup, and all throughout high school I tried to be this person that I really wasn't. I tried to fit all these standards and all these norms, and I tried so hard to fit in to a set lot, to a shape, to an ideal, and it never worked. I was never accepted like that. I was never truly accepted or felt confident until I just gave up and became myself. And when I really started just becoming myself and like letting my hair grow out. I remember being at concerts, and I go on tour to concerts, so I see the same people at the shows, and we'll travel across the country on these shows, and I'll see people like noticing that my armpit hair was growing in. That was like right when I made the transition, and they'd kind of laugh. But you know what? I was going through a real streak of independence, or whatever I want to call it, but it was a moment where I was super confident with myself, and their laughter, just like when somebody makes fun of you or is mean to you, it has more to say about them than it does to say about you. They must be going through something. They don't have an open mind enough, but inside I knew that it was beautiful and I didn't care. But when I first came, before I even felt the beauty of it and the extreme confidence of it, not wearing makeup, I had dreadlocks, so I wasn't like doing my hair. I could just wake up and just be. I wouldn't wear makeup, I wouldn't shave. It was so low maintenance. When I first discovered this, I wasn't really like all about the confidence and the beauty of it, and that's kind of what I'm preaching to you now, because that is what comes with it. I kind of just gave up and was really depressed with my like friends and my social life and all these people that I was like putting a lot of effort into, just that like they didn't really accept me, and then I would feel really bad about myself. And at some point I was just like, I literally give up. I used to dye my hair a different color every month, trying to like find what looked best on me because I just wanted to be different. And then I just gave up and was like, I don't care what anybody thinks. I wore sweatpants every single day to school for the rest of the year, and I just didn't care what anybody thought. It took about a year or so, and after that I took that not caring and that complete giving up into me finding myself and just being my natural me. And I highly recommend that you all do the same. Stop caring what other people think. So what if you let your hairs grow out a little bit? So what if you want to shave? But don't feel like you need to, and don't feel like people are going to judge you. I mean, they might judge you, but don't let that affect you. Don't let it bother you. It says more about them than it says about you, and being that difference, being that example, helps change people's perspective, which is a beautiful thing in this day and age. Thanks for watching. Let me know down below, how do you feel about a hairless body or a hairy body, female or male, and what do you shave? Do you like if your partner shaves? Maybe trim, grooming? Tell me all about it down below. Click like, share, subscribe. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.